Greetings, it's me, Kerie Crystal Moonrise, and thank you for tuning into this episode of Kerie's Quick Tarot. And today we're going to do something a little different. I'm going to start off with what's the situation, okay? So this video is sponsored by LegacyKeyLeap.com, the one-stop shop for all of your spiritual intention supplies. Okay, so I have some cards in here. I'm just gonna run them past the sage. I have several sets of cards in here, so I'm just gonna run them all through the sage. All right, there. So let's see, what's the situation? Okay, and this is for entertainment purposes only. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay. All right, so Source, Higher Self, Holy Spirit Guides, Angels of the Highest White Light. What's the situation that we should be made aware of right now? Thank you. Thank you. Source, Higher Self, Holy Spirit Guides, Angels of the Highest White Light, Ancestors who love me. Thank you. What is the situation? Thank you. Ooh, and once we get what the situation is, I will do another video to continue the story. Okay, so these are the cards that came out. Okay, something to do with a soldier or someone who may be in that type of an environment. It says clowns are involved. Okay, a pervert. Something to do with traffic or traffic. King. Something to do with cryptocurrency. A problem. And candles. What's the situation? All right, so now I'm going to pull well, I have more cards here. So I'm going to pull from these decks to see if there's more to this situation that we should be made aware of. Source, Higher Self, Holy Spirit Guides, Angels of the Highest White Light. What is the situation that we should be made aware of? Thank you. Okay, let's see from this particular set of cards. Thank you. If there's any cards from this grouping, please let them be made known. Thank you. Thank you. Source, Higher Self, Holy Spirit Guides, Angels of the Highest White Light, Ancestors who love me. If there's any cards from this grouping, please let them be made known. Thank you. Okay, now let me try one more. Something to do with Thursday, a day of the week, Thursday. What's the situation? Thank you. Okay, I have one more set of cards to pull from to get an idea of what the situation may be with this particular storyline. Okay. Source, Higher Self, Holy Spirit Guides, Angels of the Highest White Light. Thank you. Ancestors who love me. What's the situation that is being revealed? Thank you. What's the situation that is being revealed? Thank you. If there's any cards from this particular grouping, please let them be made known. Thank you. Any cards relating to what this situation is? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so alright. Something almost flipped. Let's see. Take my time with this. And thank you for your time and tuning in. Okay. A few cards have flipped, including this one. So I'm going to take all of these. Okay. This says legal counsel. Okay. This says divorced. This says a self-respecting person. This says a restaurant. And this says the hospital. All right. So this is the situation. I'm going to put this in order. I'm going to read these again. Let's see. All right. So we started off with soldier. And again, this is for entertainment purposes only. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If this does not resonate with you, that means it's not for you. Okay. This says clowns are involved. This says a pervert. Something to do with traffic. Something to do with cryptocurrency. A problem. Candles. Thursday. Legal counsel. Divorced. A self-respecting person. A restaurant. And the hospital. All right. Now, based on this situation, I'm going to pull a tarot. Okay. And this seems a little drama-filled, so I'm going to use a different tarot deck. Okay. I'm using a cosmic tarot deck. If you like this video, consider giving it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that kind of social stuff. It is very much appreciated. Alright, so let's see. Of these cards that are on the table right now, what other cards can we pull some insights from? My sage going again. Sage this deck. And I will also sage this deck. So the ones I'll be pulling from. Alright. We've got a soldier, clowns are involved, a pervert, something to do with traffic, cryptocurrency, problem, candles, source, higher self, Holy Spirit, guides, angels of the highest white light, ancestors who love me, please help guide this message. What's the situation? Thank you. Who are the characters involved in this situation? We've got, okay, a few cards here. We've got 8 of Swords. Swords has to do with communication. Just gonna look at this card real quick. All right, so in this card we have 2 people who are kind of walking away from each other. Lots of swords that are in the downward position, so kind of like giving up is coming to me right now. Giving up, maybe giving up with each other. Is there a relationship here? Giving up. Okay, so that clarifies this card that says divorced, right? So there's a couple that's getting divorced. Okay, they're giving up. They're just done. All right, so let's see. Got that. Okay, we've got temperance. Temperance, I'm going to cover this up. Temperance has to do with usually balance, but in this card, it looks more of some type of tempting situation, right? The way this card is displayed. So perhaps there was a divorce of some sort. Two people walking away from each other. Perhaps lack of communication, or what was the situation? Perhaps there was a temptress involved. Okay. And here it says Princess of Wands. So it seems that perhaps there was a third party that interrupted this couple's situation that landed them in a state of divorce. Okay. So we've got a breakup here. Okay. Something to do with a Princess of Wands. Wands deals with like fiery. So that kind of brings into this element of a temptress. So someone who was kind of using some seduction in order to disrupt a situation that landed this couple into a divorce. Okay. All right, so what do we have? Self-respecting person, soldier. So perhaps, you know, the people involved here, so maybe one of them is in the armed forces, right? Armed forces. Perhaps a self-respecting person, or was a self-respecting person, or is trying to be a self-respecting person. But whatever's going on, there was a problem and there were clowns involved. So were there more people involved in this situation? Let's find out. What's the situation? Source, higher self, Holy Spirit, guides, angels of the highest white light. What's the situation? Ancestors who love me. What's the situation here? So we've got this divorced couple that was interrupted by a temptress, someone who seduced one of them, right? Somebody got seduced, and it landed in a divorce. Okay. So we've got Princess of Cups, and we've got Five of Wands. So Princess of Cups. So is this Princess of Cups the same as the Princess of Wands? Cups represents emotions. So the question is it the same person? Who is the third party in this couple situation? Or is this someone else? Not quite sure just yet. But whatever's going on, there's a fight. Okay? So apparently the seduction of this Princess of Wands, oh, it's the same person. This Princess of Wands is also the Princess of Cups, right? This person has deep emotions for somebody in this situation. Deep emotions enough that they wanted to be in the position to seduce someone in this situation enough to cause a divorce. All right, right? Because we've got all this fighting going on. All right. Clowns are involved. Problem. Hospital. I don't know. Did something happen where somebody landed in the hospital? There's legal counsel that sometimes goes along with the divorce. Soldier, self-respecting person. A pervert. So somebody in this situation is a pervert. Okay. So far we're dealing with three people, three energies here. Source, higher self, Holy Spirit guides, angels of the highest white light. What's the situation here? Thank you. Ancestors who love me, help guide this. What's the situation? All right, so we've got this card, the Magician. So, all right, there's some magic that's been going on here. All right, so we did have this Princess of Wands card. All right. So perhaps this individual who's the third party that decided that they wanted to break up this couple, right? Perhaps they did some magic that where their intentions were to cause this couple to end up in a divorce, right? To cause this couple to be in a situation where they're fighting with each other, to cause them to not communicate and to cause them to be at odds with each other, right? So there's some magic involved, right? And that would explain candles, right? Because some people set intentions with candles that are not necessarily good, right? Some people, like, for example, when I personally light a candle, I do so with an intention to create divine balance, for divine balance to be restored, and whatever the situation is regarding my life, right? So that is in service to others, right? Someone in this situation would be lighting a candle in order to be disruptive, and disruptive would be in service to self, okay? So there's someone who's been very selfish, and that would definitely be a problem, right? A clown move, right? So we've got this divorce. All right, so some of these cards are going to the side because kind of clearing the board here. Source, higher self, Holy Spirit guides, angels of the highest white light. What's the situation? Okay, we've got the Hermit. So based on this situation and this divorce, this breakup, one or both of these individuals are going into a reclusive state in order to, I would think, figure out how to move forward. What did they do? What happened? This problem, somebody was being a clown, somebody was being a pervert in this, where someone was being a self-respecting person. Now, this is soldier, self-respecting person. Now, this soldier, I don't know, was this particular individual the pervert? Or was this particular person the self-respecting person? I don't know. Take it how it resonates. But whatever's going on, somebody's in hermit mode. One or both are in hermit mode. This person over here should definitely be in hermit mode, but this person here seems to be a little set in their ways to create chaos. In that, or perhaps that person was the pervert. Somebody's a pervert. All right, let's continue. Source, higher self, Holy Spirit guides, angels of the highest white light, ancestors who love me, please help guide this message. Thank you. What's the situation? All these cards. Okay. So we've got the Fool. This is typically representing a new beginning. Okay. So the person who's in hermit mode, where did I put that card? Not sure. Okay. Who's ever in this reclusive state is perhaps trying to figure out how to start again, how to get into how to have a new beginning. Because they landed in a position where they're not doing so well financially, right? typically after a divorce, somebody's hurting financially in a lot of cases, right? Somebody's walking away with something and someone's not. Right? Where's that divorce card here? Somewhere over here. But y'all saw it earlier. All right, so there's some money that's being lost here. 7 of Cups. Somebody's going through some real anguish trying to figure out how did they get there. Everything is falling apart for this individual, okay? Again, this is for entertainment purposes. Take what resonates, leave the rest. This isn't your story, don't make it. And then we've got Ace of Cups. So, while there's a tower happening for somebody, there's a lot of emotions and overflow of emotional fulfillment happening for someone else. So somebody's winning in this, someone isn't. Source, higher self. But legal counsel is happening. Source, higher self, Holy Spirit guides, angels of the highest white light. Oh, perhaps because we had where someone was losing something. This is typically representing finances, right? Finances are property. So perhaps that's where this cryptocurrency is coming into place. Perhaps this has something to do with it. Or a restaurant. Maybe there's some properties. Or maybe somebody has something to do with a restaurant that they're losing or gaining as a result of this situation. A hospital. Did somebody land in a hospital, perhaps being in this situation of losing out? Almost done clearing the board of this. What's the situation? Source, higher self, Holy Spirit guides, angels of the highest white light. What is left of this particular story? Thank you. And if you like this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun social stuff. And visit my website if you're inspired. Thank you. All right. Let's see. Source, higher self, Holy Spirit guides. 5 of Swords. Again, swords, communication. Somebody is on the ground. These swords are pointed downward, meaning there's some defeat. Somebody's really going through it. So in this case, whoever's really going through it, consider, getting some type of assistance, getting some guidance, some help, some professional help. 2 of Pentacles. This is typically signifying some type of juggling. And in this card, they're kind of walking on land from water, looking a little dazed, not really looking to pull together just yet. In recovery mode. Source, higher self, Holy Spirit guides, angels of the highest white light. In concluding, what is the situation? Are there any more cards from this deck that we should be made aware of? Thank you. And I will end this with at least a card from another deck if I have time. Let's see. Let's see. What's the situation? Thank you. Alright, seems we're done with this deck. Let me see if there's a card from the tarot. Source, higher self, Holy Spirit guides, angels of the highest white light, ancestors who love me. Is there a message from the tarot for this story? Thank you. Alright. A lot of them. I'm just going to take what's on top. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So that means that there is some type that you can take. There's light at the end of this tunnel, right? There are options, right? Perhaps I would suggest seeking some type of professional assistance for whatever it is that you might be going through. Okay? And what I'm going to do here is pull from the Archangel deck just to get some inspiration here, okay? Source, higher self, Holy Spirit guides, angels of the highest white light. What is a word of inspiration for whoever is going through this situation? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Source, higher self, Holy Spirit guides, angels of the highest white light, ancestors who love me. What's the message of inspiration for this? Whoever this resonates with, thank you. Thank you. All right. All right, we've got perspective. Okay, I'm going to read this to you. This says, Archangel Chamuel, there's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. So whatever it is that's going on in your situation, where you have been kind of doing the same thing, you've got a lot of options ahead. Dare to do something different. All right? There's a better way. It's all in your perspective of how you're looking at it. Yeah, things may have fallen apart. Yeah, things may look a little wild and wonky and just kind of like, whoa, what's going on here? But reframe your perspective of how you might be able to move forward. All right? So that's it for now. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Kerie Crystal Moonrise. This was What's the Situation with Kerie. All right? So again, if you like this, please consider giving it a like, thumbs up, heart, comment, share, subscribe, all that fun social stuff. Visit my website if you're inspired. Links in the description. And also, thank you for the tips and donations for those of you who contribute. It's really appreciated. And that's it. Thank you so much. Take care. Peace.